Hit the introduction.
God damn you, introduction. We'll just start talking about stuff. Yeah, okay. So we're doing the podcast again. This is it. And Cody Rhodes. We're gonna start with Cody Rhodes. How does that sound, fellas? We'll start with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, why not?
I am super bummed that Cody Rhodes is leaving because we talk about how good Cody Rhodes is a lot. I think. And he like his tweets were like, I've been here for 10 years and it's about time I moved on or whatever. I'm like, dude, he was there for 10 years. And
10 years, yeah.
They couldn't do anything with that guy in 10 years? Are you serious? How much time do you need to make that guy, because he's good. He's good on the mic. He's a good wrestler. Like, he should have been a champion by now. It's silly how badly they fucked him up,
Yeah. Well, I've heard that Stardust was his idea, though, so if people think Stardust is what fucked his career up, I mean, it was his invention.
Well, Stardust might have been his idea, but you remember there were a couple of years ago, they were teasing the Goldust Stardust kind of feud at WrestleMania, which would have made sense. And to me, that probably would have been like the end of the Stardust thing. If Goldust and Stardust had like a rivalry, I think that would probably bring like a logical conclusion to the Stardust thing. But they didn't do it, so Stardust just continued to exist with no purpose. He had nothing to work towards. So I think that while I was never a big fan of Stardust, I feel like they could have like brought Cody Rhodes back and made something with it. And they didn't. They missed the boat a bunch of times. So I don't think it was Stardust that ruined his career or anything. I think it was just that they didn't know what to do with him, which is a real shame.
Even as Stardust, he could have been a lot bigger than he was, though. They did nothing with Stardust as it was.
No, nothing. Which is just silly. It's... I don't know. I feel like it's definitely a big wasted opportunity. Him and Wade Barrett leaving. I'm like, these are two solid guys, solid workers, solid in the mic, and you've just done like less than nothing with them. It's a shame.
Also, other half of Rhodes Scholars, Sandow's gone.
Sandow's gone, exactly.
I think Sandow was just fired, wasn't he?
Sandow
was fired.
Yeah, he was released.
The release was.
Yeah, but again, like Sandow, plenty of talent in that guy, and and they couldn't figure out anything to do with that guy, and yet right now the Miz is on TV and he's the Intercontinental Champion. I'm like, really.
Let's go with the Miz. Miz still goes strong.
But that's how fucking ignorant they are. They're like, we made the Miz. We're gonna put all our money in the Miz. We're gonna bank on the Miz. I'm like, well, that was an experiment you should have just given up on. Whenever there's plenty of other guys out there who are way more talented and deserve the TV time, as much as the Miz does, if not more. So why don't they ever get on TV? Why don't they get the kind of exposure or to be in the stupid films or the TV time or any of the other good stuff that like people that aren't that interesting end up getting? It's you wonder what goes on in that company.
The Miz has improved dramatically. Honor here for defense the Miz, but I think the Miz has improved.
He certainly has improved since when he first arrived, but you'd expect him to have improved from what he was like when he first arrived because he was no good then. But I still don't think he's like I don't think he's that good. I mean, if you want to find someone
better now than when he was WWE champion, like.
Well, that's true, and again, that was
enough to be WWE champion.
Yeah, but again, like, and his championship reign was a horrible one again. Like, what a terrible way to push a guy is to just give him a shitty championship reign. Like, I don't know. You really wonder what goes on in their heads sometimes when they push people and how they do it, because it never seems to fucking work out too well.
You've got to think what happens backstage, though. Like, we see it through a screen, and like on the show that they put on, what they create, we don't really know what's happening behind the scenes. Like who's friends with who gets pushed for what reason.
Do you reckon the Miz is just blowing everybody? Is that why he still has a job?
Well, you never know. I mean,
yeah.
It's still much different from us watching it on the outside. To be able to tell, like I don't know. I guess the only WWE know.
That's true, but again, like, if you're making a business, wouldn't it make sense to put like the guys who are good at what they do on TV a lot more? Wouldn't it be smart to like focus on these guys and then like make new stars and build people properly and do stuff like that instead of like the fucking mess they end up doing all the time?
Did Stardust / Cody Rhodes ever say why he asked for his release?
I don't think so.
There was some sort of big incident backstage at SmackDown. He left before the taping started. And I also found out that Goldust left with him. People were expecting him to ask for his release too. After this big 3-month build up to the Golden Truth, it lasted a whole week. Now Goldust is going to go.
Well, I heard Goldust and Stardust left the taping, but I didn't hear why or like what that was about. I assumed it was just because Stardust was going to leave that Goldust left too. I'm like, I haven't heard. Like, do you know what the reason was?
No, I haven't heard what happened. Just for some big argument backstage. All that I've read today.
Nice.
So something went down and Goldust could be gone too.
That's a shame, man, because I love my Goldust.
Same it means you've got Aiden McMahon. The Cody's also going to be gone from her announcing duty.
Probably. Which is a shame because I also liked that Golden Truth angle. I was so happy about that because, first of all, I love Goldust and R-Truth, but also it gave a lot of TV time to fucking Fandango and Tyler Breeze, two guys who were fucking begging for TV time, and suddenly they get a bunch of matches and a bunch of wins. That's sweet for those guys. Now, that fucking angle might be out the window as well. Like,
I can still Breeze Dango can still keep going.
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's a new tag team. I mean, it keeps them on TV, gives them something to do. I'm all for it. Because
I'd rather just Breeze by himself, being like Intercontinental Champion or something.
Well, yeah, I'd much prefer Breeze over Fandango. I've never been a big Fandango fan, but like, but that's it. You just got to keep these people on TV. You got to find space for them. You got to find room for them. Because like, when was the last time before Cody Rhodes or Stardust or whatever said he was leaving? When was the last time you saw Cody Rhodes on TV? When was Stardust last on TV?
Stardust? Probably about a week or two, was it?
Was it a week?
It's better be recent. He was on TV most weeks.
Was it?
I think it's been like 2.5 weeks since he had a match with Apollo Crews on Raw. We had a week backstage segment of Apollo getting his name from Dusty and stuff.
Yeah.
Which seemed like it was going to start a feud, and then neither one of them have been on TV since.
That's true. I have noticed that Apollo Crews hasn't been on for a while as well, and I'm like, why bring him in if you're not going to do anything with him?
Yeah, surely they had to have a plan when they brought him up.
I don't think they do some of the time. I think they just bring people up and go, well, we'll figure that. Like, when they brought Tyler Breeze up, for example, there was no plan there.
Yeah, that's true.
It was just, here's Tyler Breeze, and then like they kind of hoped that something would click and would work, but it didn't because they didn't do a very good job of introducing him. They just said, here's a guy, and he turned up, and that was it. That's not a good build-up.
Although with Apollo, maybe this whole thing with Cody's been building for a couple of weeks, and the plan was for him and Cody to have a rivalry.
Yeah.
That gets scrapped because whatever has led to Cody asking for his release started then.
That would make sense. That would explain that. That would, yeah. Yeah. I see this. We're starting to get somewhere, fellas, with our detective skills.
It's all bullshit.
You are the worst detective ever.
It's all for that contribution, Connor.
What's all bullshit? Just everything?
That's just my contribution. I was busy watching a video of someone making an Oreo cake.
Oh, you're the worst.
Why do you have to watch a video? Why are you watching a video of a man eating a cake? Like,
It was someone baking an Oreo cake with Reese's Pieces. So I was just in the middle of watching it, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't talked in a while." So I was like, "Bullshit."
I want that cake, man. I really want that cake.
Yeah, it's got Oreos, peanut butter, some like milk chocolate, sprinkled hazelnut. It looks really good.
Oh, hey, send me a link to that video. In fact, instead of the podcast, let's just put the video up.
Podcast ever.
We'll just put in the middle of the podcast. We'll put that video in so that people can watch it. Okay.
Sucks so bad that I can't have that cake and that Cody Rhodes is dead. Is he dead or is he just got his release?
Why can't you can have that cake? Why can't you have that cake?
Because it looks too much effort to make.
Well, get somebody else to make it.
No one's gonna make me that shit.
I'll make you that. I'll make you the cake. Give me the give me the recipe.
The link and you can make
this podcast is sponsored by Oreos.
This
Oreos and Reese's Pieces.
This is now the cake podcast. We talk about cake.
Oh baby, this cake looks good.
All right.
So that was the music for the video.
What? Oh dear.
Three Amigos sponsored by Oreos.
I wish, man. That'd be awesome.
No, it's this. Like, I think the impact of Cody Rhodes' release has been lessened by the sacking of everybody else, like Wade Barrett and like Damien Sandow. I mean, like they're like so like there's this ushers the new era, but I guess those guys of the now era, you know, the guys that should really be the guys of now, you know. So it's kind of like they have been taken away, and I don't know, it's definitely a void, but it's sort of like because of this, there was such a big sacking recently that it's like, for me, it's almost lessened the blow, but it still sucks. But also, it only sucks though in hindsight because you think of the potential Cody Rhodes had, you know, more than anything else. Because I mean, right now, you're really going to be bummed not to see Stardust. I mean, like Stardust is just there to be a jobber, you know. Like it would have took Cody a little bit of time to build himself up anyway. Like his WWE buried him so much, he would have had to, you know, clear out of the dirt. But it seems though that something's legit happened. It hasn't been like they've just been stupid again. It went, we don't know talent. Let's sack him. It seems like there's been a legit fallout backstage.
Well, true, but also there has been the whole 10 years where they haven't used his talent at all. So, you know, they have definitely been misusing his talent, I think.
They need to be careful though. I mean, like getting rid of all these top guys and letting their top guys go.
Yeah, I don't know what they're up to.
Well, they're not top guys, but they're solid guys. I mean, they're
solid,
good on the mic,
solid workers.
good in the ring.
Yeah.
Like you need those people to hold you down. I mean, you've got a lot of guys that still find their feet and not really have a long way to go, and like not overly confident on the mic or in the ring. So you need guys that are solid in both and experienced.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like they're letting those guys go and also sacking them. You know.
Yeah.
Which isn't a good. It isn't a good mood in this new era. You still need experienced guys and like guys that can really put people over and create a good show.
I would agree with that. That's why I liked how Goldust was still around, because Goldust is the kind of guy, like he's perfect for that. Goldust can make you look like $1 million, you know.
Like he's just completely mastered, you know, talking backstage segments.
Oh, they're so good.
You know, he's experienced in the ring. You know, like people might not take Goldust seriously because he's a veteran. You know, one of the older guys. So like you can't really take those guys overly serious because you think they're just there to hold things down, but they still are a staple part of the show.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know, but like Cody Rhodes just didn't get the chance. I mean, like it's crazy when you think about it. I seen a picture of the evolution of Cody Rhodes and all the moments. Like he was like always just around. Like when he first started, from like his first 5 years, maybe he was just always around that circle of like, when's Cody just going to get in, like past from the outside to the inside and win the title?
Yeah.
You know, in the title scene, but he just never got around there. He just sort of hovered around the circle, and then they just shot him away completely.
Yeah, dude. There was a couple of years ago. I was convinced that he was definitely going to win at some point.
That's when he rivaled with Sandow over the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's probably as close as he came to getting into the big time.
Well, I mean, he had the legacy, and he was a big part of legacy, and that Randy Orton was the main champion. You thought maybe after legacy ended, like one of those guys would have been in the main event scene.
But that's it. After that happened, didn't you think you're like, well, one of these guys is definitely gonna step up, and nothing.
Yeah.
After that, they just the legs got cut off them and they got sent back down the card. I don't understand.
It must suck for guys like Cody too that has been there for a long time. That's been teased the top spot for quite some time, and then like the new era guys are coming and just like thrusted right into like the top spots.
Yeah, I think so. But then again, it's like it's probably good for guys like Sandow and Barrett and Cody Rhodes to step away for a little bit and to work the independents, and work the other little shows, because they'll see that they'll be in high demand because people want to see them succeed, and they haven't seen them succeed in the WWE. So the independent bookers are gonna, they'll do them right.
I think the Rhodes Scholars will probably become like a big tag team on the indie scene now.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be sweet.
Maybe, yeah. But do you think they'd really want to, like, unless they want to do that for a bit of fun, because they could really take their choice of what direction they go in indie scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get a lot of freedom to choose where they're going to go in that scene. But I don't know if they'd want to do, like, be established again as a tag team. They've already done that. I think.
Yeah, but then again, remember on the independents, like, you could work a bunch of different shows. So they could work a company where they were tag team partners, and then in other companies, they could just be single guys or just making appearances and stuff. Like, there's a lot more freedom to kind of do your own stuff in the indies because there's so many opportunities, little places you can go,
But this one's a bit different though from the Sandow release because like Cody Rhodes asked to release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sandow is just released for whatever reasons, but with Cody asking for his release, I mean, who knows? He might not jump right into another show, jump into another company.
That's true.
We'll assume he probably has a no compete clause for either 3 or 6 months. He's asked for his release.
Yeah, plus as
he can't go down another show right away.
Yeah, plus as well. I mean, like, it must be like on everyone's mind. WWE's where it's at. That's the big show, the big time. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's almost like going through the indie shows to get back to the big time. But it's like he chose to leave the big time, so. He might just you never know. He might just be sick of wrestling, or he might just be done with it, like CM Punk style.
Yeah, or like John Morrison, whenever he was around, he just took a break and just went and started doing like films and stuff, and just to see what life was like away from wrestling because he'd done it for so long, So that might be what Cody Rhodes is up to.
You never know.
You never know, fellas. All right, should we do the? Do you want to run the card down? If you got something else?
Well, yeah, Extreme Rules.
Have you got
Well,
have you got something else to say? You want to just
cap it off? R.I.P. Cody Rhodes.
What was your favorite Cody Rhodes rivalry?
The one with Rey Mysterio.
I was going to say that one. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Part of Rey Mysterio. If not Rey Mysterio, then Sandow rivalry.
Yeah, the Sandow one was pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really.
Also, him and Goldust when they rivaled with the Shield to take the tag titles off.
Oh, very good,
that was good. That was good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they got a lot of hype then. They were actually in the main event scene right at that time, even though it was a tag team. It was it was staple versus staple kind of main event.
Yeah, when they had Dusty sort of at ringside with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a kick-ass rivalry.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on to Extreme Rules. First up, we got Dolph versus Baron Corbin, no DQ match.
Really, Baron Corbin's winning that.
Corbin's winning that match. If he doesn't, I just don't know what the point is in this rivalry anymore.
Yeah.
I suppose always complain about Ziggler always losing. So if he does win, I'll be happy.
Yeah, but it's just like ping pong. Like it's like back and forth, win, lose. Like if Ziggler wins tonight, the rivalry continues on, which actually that could be a good thing. If the referee does, it's got a bit more, not longevity to it, but a bit more. Just.
Sure, I think the rivalry continues on either way. Because it'll be Will both be in the Money in the Bank match next month.
Yeah, like just a bit more legitimacy. Should have said like legit rivalry instead of it just being a Baron Corbin, like just walking over Ziggler rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's actually like build a bit of legitimacy, where you're like, oh, this is actually Dolph and Corbin going at it, not just Baron Corbin getting his feet in WWE by beating Ziggler all the time. So, I suppose, yeah, I'd like to see Dolph win. Always would, because not really over with Baron Corbin yet. So, I want Ziggler to win. I think Baron's going to take it. That should be a good match, though. No DQ. That's a hell of an opener match.
Yeah, pre-show and all.
If it's not a walkover match, it'll be good. You know, like it's not just no DQ for the sake of Baron Corbin destroying Ziggler. It was like a proper. Both of them use the take advantage of the no DQ clause and actually go at it. It'd be good. So Dylan, who you got in that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy watching a video of a man eating a cake.
Oh shit! Hook me up with that. I love that.
No, I'm joking. I wasn't doing that because that'd be a stupid thing to do. What? Say what?
I'm ashamed of that joke, and I'm not going to repeat it. Shit.
Fair enough.
Okay, Dylan,
yes.
Dolph, Baron, who you got?
I think Dolph Ziggler's going to win with his patented roll-up. His finishing move, the roll-up.
The roll-up. That's such a great move.
Dolph Ziggler, every time Dolph Ziggler has won a match for the last 2 years has been via roll-up.
Yeah. This is now his finisher.
He beat Sheamus via super kick on SmackDown.
Shut the front door. Ziggler won a match?
Ziggler won?
He was unconscious when he did it, but he won.
Nice.
Super kick fell on top of him.
Nice.
What, SmackDown passed?
Yeah, I'm actually just in the middle of watching SmackDown. I started, so I have a pause in front of me.
What do you mean he's unconscious? Like, did he get another concussion, or what do you mean?
Well, he was, like, he passed out storyline-wise. You know, he sort of kicked him and then fell back. Exhausted.
He was exhausted.
Got the pin.
Awesome. Okay, moving on from that shit show, we've got Kalisto versus Rusev. Match guy.
Only one winner in that, like,
it's gonna be Kalisto.
No chance.
Kalisto's definitely winning.
Rusev?
Are you serious?
Kalisto.
That was all Rusev, like.
That's true, but surely whenever Kalisto won the belt, every time he was defending the belt after that, we all went, well, this is the time he's going to lose it, and he still got it, so.
I was pretty confident Kalisto was going to win every match he's had up until now. But
I was pretty sure he was going to lose them all, so.
Cena coming back in 2 weeks' time. It'll be Rusev wins tonight, wins the rematch on Raw tomorrow night, then he's ready to rival with Cena when Cena comes back tomorrow night.
Oh, but that's going to be no good. Who wants to watch that again?
I do. I like that rivalry.
Yeah, but they already did it.
It's a lot better now than he was then as well.
I don't know about that, because for a long time he was just hidden by the fucking League of Nations. It was hard to see him do anything good, you know.
Since he got out of the League of Nations and rivaled with Kalisto, really won my heart again. I love him.
I like Rusev.
Doesn't part with that either, but you know.
I like Rusev. I think he's pretty good. I don't know if I want to see Rusev versus John Cena again, though. I don't know about that. We'll see.
Good. But I mean, like, this isn't the kickoff show match, is it?
No, I don't think so.
That'd be ridiculous, because that US title would be contested in kickoff shows, like, flat out, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rusev wins that. Moving on.
Nice.
We've got the New Day as champions going in against the Vaudevillains. Tag Team Championship matchup.
I think New Day are going to win, but it would be pretty sweet to see the Vaudevillains. But I don't think they're going to win it this quick, you know?
Yeah.
I think they're pushing this new era thing pretty hard. Vaudevillains will take that one.
I like it.
I gotta say, well, I've read somewhere recently Enzo's been booked for live show matches, so Enzo and Cass can make a return and beat up the Vaudevillains, maybe. I don't know, or through the end of the match or something. Maybe, possibly.
You never know.
If I had a pick, though, I would say New Day retains because New Day rocks.
Nice.
Moving on.
Nice. Smooth.
He should move quick. quicker.
Do
We've
it.
got a Texas tornado match. What is Texas tornado match? I mean, everybody's in at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Usos versus Anderson and Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows.
Anderson and Gallows, surely.
Don't you mean J&J Security?
Yes, that's exactly what you mean.
As they're getting fucking Superman punched every week and jobbed by Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but this is a chance to redeem them now. Give them a good pay-per-view win. What if we're just
go in there and just kick the living shit out of the irrelevant Usos?
That's the thing, man. Whenever Anderson and Gallows came in, like, that's what they should have done. They should have had them fucking kill everybody. Just have them mow down everybody. Instead of what they're doing now, where they don't look as strong now. Like, who are these two guys? They just appear, and then, they lose a bunch, and then, again, how are we supposed to take these guys too seriously if they're not being showcased right? They should have arrived and just beat the fuck out of the Usos, like, for weeks. You know what I mean? Just destroy them, to make themselves look strong. But I don't know. WWE don't like to push people, do they?
Yeah, I think they should really hammer the shit out of the Usos here. Really maybe put them through a table or something, like two tables.
This is the kind of stuff they should have been doing for weeks. Weeks and weeks. They should have just been just destroying people left and right.
There was so much hype for them to come into the WWE, and then they came in and destroyed Usos in kind of a cool attack where they were just wearing jeans and t-shirts. And it looked like just a couple of badass dudes.
But then that was it.
And then that was it. Yeah, they just started losing to Usos, and Roman Reigns kept punching them in the mouth and beating them up. And
whereas what you should have done was had them beat up all of the tag teams and just go, we're the new tag team here. And then all you got to do is bring a super hot, really hot babyface team, aka Enzo and Cass, have them fight the unstoppable monsters, which are, the outsiders, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And there you've got yourself a money feud right there. It's simple. It's not rocket science, guys.
Yeah, something should have happened by now. But let's hope this is the switch around. Let's hope this is what changes them. They're probably going to get involved in the main event too, so we'll skip on towards the main event. But we've got Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho, a silent match.
You would imagine Ambrose is going to win.
And for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's just a cage match with weapons.
Basically,
That's painted black.
It's a lethal lockdown match for anyone who doesn't watch the NA.
Yeah.
Which is just a cage match, but
And they've got some stupid ass weapons in there, a mop and a bucket, I don't know.
Jericho said he's going to shove the map down Ambrose's throat.
Of course he did.
He says.
That's what he said.
So it's split 1-1 at this point, right? Ambrose 1-1, Jericho 1-1. Is that how it went?
I think Ambrose won the last one, didn't he?
So Ambrose beat Jericho.
Have they had 2 matches?
No, Ambrose beat Jericho at the last pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
But is not just it?
Maybe
Have they had more than that?
Because didn't Jericho beat AJ at WrestleMania? So then the really only had. Yeah,
they've only had the one. Definitely only one pay-per-view match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, let me think. Actually, I gotta go Ambrose. It's his then a match. Jericho really is only there to put people over, but you sort of forget that Jericho's just there to put people over because he's so damn good and he's really reinvented himself. Or at least if he's not reinvented himself, he's really brought back a great heel character.
Yeah, he's done pretty well.
He has never called people a stupid idiot before, and his whole gift of Jericho drinking in.
The drink it in, man, I loved. Whenever he started doing the heel thing, it seemed a little familiar, and it seemed a little like I've seen all this before, Jericho, and then he kind of did the drink it in thing, and I'm like, oh, that's good. That's the hook, man. That's what you've been needing to really get the.
He was seeing heel look on Shawn Michaels' wife all those years.
Yeah. Jericho, nice guy, good guy.
There's so many stupid idiots though in Jericho's life. There's too many stupid idiots around him.
There are a lot of stupid idiots.
Stupid idiots everywhere in Jericho's life.
I think so.
It's about stupid idiots quite a lot. A lot of fans get called stupid idiots on Jericho's Twitter. It's great.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, everybody who talks to him is a stupid idiot.
I would imagine this match would steal the show if it was not for the next match. I don't even know if I've predicted for Ambrose versus Jericho.
Predictions for Ambrose Jericho?
I said Ambrose.
I'm gonna go, I just realised that. I'm going to go Dean Ambrose again.
I'm going to go Jericho for that one.
I'm picking Ambrose. I got my boy Ambrose.
Just gotta stick with the crazy one in the crazy matchup. Alright.
What was the thing Michael Cole said? Remember he used to do that tilt and clothesline? And Michael Cole called it, was it the wacky line?
Yeah, the wacky line.
Is that it? Never forget the wacky line.
The wacky line.
Can he even do the wacky line in the cage?
Oh, he'll find a way. He'll find a way.
He screwed himself by putting this cage on.
No, he will bounce off the cage and do the wacky line.
The wacky line.
So,
or the lunatic lariat, which is what Moro called.
Oh, Moro.
We can all agree with Moro.
Yeah, because he's not a gibbering idiot like Michael Cole.
And Gabriel and King. Exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah, all the other
really, except for Moro.
Leave the king out of this. Leave the king out of this. Alright, so moving on to the showstopper Intercontinental title. Yeah. Let's go. Third time Intercontinental Championship match. Hey.
Yay.
Miz as the champ versus Kevin Owens versus Cesaro versus Sami Zayn. This match is going to be the best match of the night, without a doubt. Even though it does have the Miz in it.
Interesting take on that. I don't know if it'd be the best match of the night.
Okay, well, actually, yeah, I think the main event actually might take it, but...
Well, the women's match is going to be pretty sweet as well.
It's good, yeah, it will be.
And you know Ambrose versus Jericho is going to be pretty sweet as well, so...
I still, yeah, sometimes when you've got too many competitors in a match, it can be a bit overcrowded.
Especially whenever one of them is the Miz.
Especially if one of them is the Miz too, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Owens, Cesaro, Sami Zayn.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah. If a Miz was like Dean Ambrose or like Jericho in that match, that would be like top notch, or even AJ Styles or something. That would be like phenomenal. That would be. So yeah, great. I think good link up to make this match happen. You know, good little snippets in between, like, you know, Payback and now to make this match happen. It hasn't just been forced quickly.
No, yeah. It's been built pretty well.
Built pretty well, yeah.
I really like tag match on Raw. It was like switched up instead of just having faces and the heels fight each other. Put Sami and Owen together. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But who's going to win the Fatal 4-Way? That's the real question.
That's the question we've got here. Prediction time. I think the Miz is going to lose this one. Kevin Owens or Cesaro. And I'm going to think. For me, it's got to be Cesaro takes it this time.
I think the Miz retains.
I think Sami Zayn's gonna win, but in like a week or two after that, maybe not tomorrow, but like after like a week or two, Kevin Owens is gonna beat Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship, and then they'll just continue that rivalry where they fight over the Intercontinental Championship.
See that I think that is also a possibility, and that seems more likely on the part of Sami Zayn to win then than Owens. Still going to just get away. Can't really explain why I think Cesaro. Just going to go Cesaro for this one.
I would love Cesaro to win. I think he would be. I would like him to win more than anyone else.
Yeah, I really, really want Cesaro to win.
So we're all splitting that then. Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and The Miz. All right. We've kind of split the whole way through. I don't think we've agreed in any match so far. No, we have. We've agreed so far in Ziggler or Corbin and Rusev. I think that's.
No, I said Ziggler is going to win.
Oh, you think Ziggler's winning that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, only. Excuse me. Only Rusev then.
Oh,
okay.
Also I said Kalisto was going to win. So.
Kalisto's going to win.
Maybe if Connor would stop watching Cake videos.
Yeah, you paid attention more.
Hey. Speaking of Cake, up next we've got Charlotte versus Natalya.
Oh, that was smooth.
Yeah. So like Cake, women's championship match, submission match, and we got to go here with Charlotte. No doubter. No.
Yeah.
I don't know how she's going to win because like usually the faces never lose in these kind of matchups, but Gotta go Charlotte.
I think this is the one we're all going to be agreed on, right?
Yeah. There's too many more options with Charlotte winning than Natalya, and that's basic. As much as I love Natalya, I think Charlotte is a better in-ring competitor. She's younger, got more machismo, a bit more charisma. So
I don't know about that, but I think like we said, like we always big up Natalya in these things. She's
I love Natalya. I love her to get her dues and everything else, but
I don't, no, he's not. I don't think
Natalya in the ring, but Jesus, she sucks on the mic. So bad.
Which is not that bad. I've heard worse.
Oh, it's just the absolute worst.
I heard Natalya says you suck on the cast now.
If she heard me saying that, she'd no doubt tell me that Bret Hart will put me in the sharpshooter. That's her comeback. Literally.
Good comeback, Niall.
He will, though. He'll put you in that sharpshooter so bad.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, he'll do it so bad because he can't do it well anymore. He's a prick.
Next week,
he's a whoa! What did Bret Hart do to you?
He just annoys me with his
Wow.
The guy's going hard. And
he's the best there was.
What the hell?
Best there ever will be.
Best there was, best there ever will be.
So Bret Hart.
Well, now you can open up your feelings next week when Bret Hart's a guest on the cast.
Yeah. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I hope you say it to his face.
Well, we couldn't even get Dean Moxley off Twitter to come on again.
Well, to be fair though, we didn't ask him, so.
We skipped past Moxley months ago. We're now all about Bret Hart. It's happening. Got it lined up.
I'm gonna tweet Bret Hart. I'm like, how much will it cost to come on our podcast? Please make the answer no money because we have no money.
Yeah, we've got no money, so he'll do it for free.
Yeah.
Promo. Anyway, Charlotte wins this. Figure 8. Tap out.
Yeah.
Will she win it clean though, or will there be some sort of?
There'll probably be some kind of shenanigans, I'd say, but.
Yeah, because I mean, if she wins it clean, like usually that puts champions over as kind of a face. You know, if a heel person beats someone in a title match, clean, kind of hard for them not to.
I don't. Yeah, but
and then if she does beat Natalya clean, also is this kind of the end of Ric Flair and Charlotte?
I doubt it.
I doubt it because they are father and daughter. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're gonna be around for a while.
No, but I mean. It's likely going to retain and have Flair come back and keep cheating to make her win. You know what I mean?
You kind of cut out there. Can you repeat that, please?
I surely will. I was saying, with Ric Flair being banned from ringside, if Charlotte wins, which we think is most likely going to happen, Charlotte wins without Flair there in the corner, Rick, then you got him. Like, what's the point in that making Rick come back to her and then screwing her opponents out of the match?
Well, I think she'll probably just find another way to cheat to win or kind of heal her way in. And the point of it is, it's like the point of having Ric Flair there is that she's this big cocky confident heel who probably could win the matches by herself if she wanted to. But the fact that she relies on Ric Flair to win, it's like her safety net. You know what I mean? So like, she could win without Ric Flair there, but she would rather have Ric Flair there because it increases her odds, if you know what I mean. So I'd say she'll probably get annoyed that he's not there, but still find a way to cheat, and then use that as an example to go, see, I don't even need, Ric Flair out here all the time. I'm not good, and use that as like a kind of to further storylines and stuff,
All right.
Ric Flair be on the Titantron and distract Natalya.
That could happen.
Oh, that's a good something different.
Makes sense.
It's a different sort of take on it now. But does that say though if he distracts in any way, or is it if he comes out to the ring anyway?
I think it's just if he comes to ringside.
If he even walks to the ring, she into.
Yeah.
Right.
Roy.
Okay.
Or just him on the Titantron.
Just being a mad bastard, naked and just doing the helicopter.
As he does often.
Yeah.
He's wanted
to.
Just him kissing Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Against her will.
Yeah.
Just generally being a creepy bastard backstage.
Just him kidnapping women.
Just taking coke and kissing women and just elbow dropping his jacket. Elbow bleeds. Moving on to the main event, World Heavyweight Championship matchup: Roman the Boring Motherfucking Reigns versus Edge and the Phenomenal Styles. That's what their nicknames are, right?
I think it's official now. Yeah,
It's pretty much.
I think so.
Roman sucks, huh? That's a
Yeah.
popular belief.
That was a good one. You got a good one there, buddy.
Boo!
Go back to
the
watching your cake videos, will you?
As the crowd says, boo!
Is that how they say it?
Yeah, boo!
Boo! Boo that guy!
Boo Reigns!
Are you saying boo or boo Reigns?
I was saying boo Reigns. Alright, so what? This is Extreme Rules match. So that means whenever they lift the apron, lift the apron, they get to choose the weapons. Do a wee circle above their heads.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it means.
By rotating the analog stick.
Is that how they do it in the new games?
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, it's no disqualification match. Anything goes. Something's going to happen. Something will happen in this match, right?
Well, there's going to be interference, right? There's definitely going to be interference.
Yeah, we're going to have the
obviously, it may as well be a 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
At this point. But
Yeah.
But then, because there's going to be interference from the Usos on Reigns' side, and Gallows and Anderson on AJ Styles' side, you would imagine that whoever's going to win the match is going to have like an extra man in their corner. You know what I mean?
Finn Balor.
Yeah. I suspect that Finn Balor. I think they're going to tease Finn Balor. I still don't think they're going to bring him up yet, but I think they're going to tease the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
No one's expecting Edge to win, are they?
I don't think so.
Now you got Edge to win.
I kind of think he could.
Well, of course he could.
Of course he could, Niall.
That's one of the most vaguest. I kind of think he could.
No, I think Roman will probably win, but.
Well, come on.
Let me see here.
Possibly.
I think maybe they could both win.
Yeah, it could go either way.
They're both winners.
Who's gonna win?
Double disqualification in an Extreme Rules match.
My prediction is one guy will win.
Maybe.
I think potentially, probably one guy will win.
Yeah, he might not though. It's a coin flip.
No, I'm going Roman. I think they're just trying really hard to make him look good. Or maybe they'll finally have him turn heel. Anderson and Gallows decide to him.
So that's one of the predictions that people have. One of the theories that it's going to be Gallows and Anderson turning on Edge to be decided with Roman Reigns, but we're forgetting about the Rollins part in all this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be, well, it makes sense to make Rollins a babyface because the fans, he's over with the fans. Like he's good in the mic, he's great in the ring. He's been gone for a long time. The fans want to see him back. They even chanted in Raw about Rollins because they all know he's coming back soon. So the fans really want him back. So I mean, if WWE was smart, they could make Anderson and Gallows align with Roman Reigns, but they've really pushed Roman Reigns as one versus all. They've really put him as a solo act, like not just with this whole gimmick of one versus all. Just three of those guys just together doesn't really make sense to me. It just doesn't add up.
Like he keeps saying it's one versus all, but the Usos and Dean have always been there with him.
Yeah, that's
never
true.
really been one versus all.
That is true.
Never really one versus all. That is true, but it's like they put him over too much. He doesn't need people's help. You know what I mean? Like he's just too over. He just like, decimates everyone in his path. So it's almost like, why do they need to give this totally over strong, dominant face a helping hand? Doesn't really. But he's also got a helping hand with Uso, his cousins. So
exactly.
It doesn't really make sense at all. I think for them to align, but it would be good to see heel Reigns versus a a babyface Rollins, but how they'll play that, how they'll make him heel without joining with Gallows and Anderson, I don't know. Because it's an Extreme Rules match, so I mean, even if he goes ham and beats the absolute shit out of AJ with a steel chair and then pins him, I mean, it's all within the rules of the match, so it's not really a heel turn.
But having Anderson and Gallows turn on AJ and having Roman be with them is definitely a heel turn.
Yeah, but like Connor said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I don't think.
No, I don't.
When does that matter to WWE?
Well, that's true.
True. But no, I don't think that's a. I wouldn't like that, which is why they're probably gonna do it because they're idiots, you know.
Idiots, yeah, but they're stupid idiots. But
yes, they are.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think we're saying like no, it's not gonna happen because it makes no sense. I think we were just gonna say we don't want it to happen because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But Niall's always got a point of it's WWE and like sense doesn't really come to them very much.
No.
It's like we want things to happen, so instead of building it, instead of letting it build and make it happen organically and right, we're just going to force it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, we want this, and if you don't want it, well, fuck you, because we run the company. So deal with it. Roman Reigns.
No sense. Things have happened backstage that we just want to rush things along here. So now it's happening, and it's why their product sucks from time to time.
Yeah.
But just imagine if they do go with that ending, and you have Roman, Anderson, Gallows as a team, then AJ needs to recruit some guys, take them out. You're going to end up with AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins going against Roman Reigns and the two bald guys.
That would be awesome, but that's just too many. Like, that's just like the League of Nations, like 3 top guys, 3 top heels that should be all singly gunning for the title. You know, like who gets the shot between AJ, Balor, and Rollins? Just
yeah, that makes sense.
It's a way for too many people to get overlooked.
Yeah.
You know, but a hell of a team, no doubt.
Maybe they'll all get a shot. You know, Money in the Bank's the next pay-per-view, so it usually has like a multi-man match. You could have Roman with them two as backup, and then there's 3 challengers also come together to take out Gallows and Anderson.
Fuck it, do you know what I'd like to see happen? Because like we said, aren't really big on the whole let's make sense thing. But like, I would actually like a complete decimation of AJ Styles. So
is that what you'd like, Connor? Is that what you'd like?
No, Anderson and Gallows turning on AJ to make Roman heel, but also the Usos at the same time as Gallows and Anderson turning on AJ. Like, they all turn their attention to AJ and beat the shit out of him and have a 5-man stable, like a dominant 5-man stable. I think that would be pretty cool. Because the Usos, like we said, are very irrelevant now. They need something. They need some kind of edge.
Yeah, it would be a nice change up for the Usos to go heel.
Yeah. They need that edge. But I think something's going to happen here because nothing happened to Payback. It was a good, solid card with good matches, but nothing really. No big story, no big change of direction happened. Where I think that's like the kind of like the pit stop between WrestleMania and the rest of the shows again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at that pit stop now, it's time for something to happen. So I think something's definitely going to go down in this main event.
You'd hope so.
It's not. I couldn't just see it being just a match again where Usos get involved, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows get involved, and then Roman Reigns takes it again. It's not going to go down that way. Something's going to happen. It's going to change.
Yeah, dude, they got to do something big. They got to pull something big out for any of us to get on board with Roman Reigns as champion. They got to pull something for us to get interested. You know?
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
also, no point during those predictions have we mentioned Shane staffing the fan. Stay quiet the whole show. Something has to happen there.
Yeah, but I think they're going to build this one for a bit longer.
Yeah, I'd say it seems like a real slow burn thing. This Shane staffing thing.
It's only really kicked off. I think it's going to very last. Maybe the next event, something will change. And
probably up to SummerSlam, easy.
Oh yeah, I don't think any major change will happen with Shane Stafford tonight, but they'll have a say in something.
Of course they will, man. The one thing I've learned from watching the old Raws and SmackDown and stuff is that the McMahons fucking love to talk. Christ on a crutch, do they like coming out and just wasting time? You know what I mean?
How much time did they waste at payback for that stupid thing that was only ever going to be them both then in charge?
Oh god, that was the worst. Like it was like half an hour or whatever, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was so.
Oh, it's just like you can get to the point quicker and more succinctly, and then everybody's on board. But they just gotta like waffle and you know.
By the way, do you know what? I thought this today. This is going off Extreme Rules now, but still best related. What WWE need? Like they need to find someone, if not the man, that is good old JR. Like I watched the video earlier on of Kane return. Remember Kane returned first? It was the time when the Radicals were aligned with McMahon, Helmsley era.
Yes.
And so they were running things. They were dominant. They were the big stable of like DX, Radicals, McMahon's, And Kane came back. Like it must have I remember this vaguely, but I don't actually remember what happened to Kane to put him out. But Kane returns with Paul Bearer, and like the crowd goes crazy for Kane.
Yeah.
And Kane just cleans house, just starts beating everybody, chokeslamming all the McMahon Helmsley era. But like JR is losing his shit throughout the whole segment, and he's like he ends it with like a. Kind of like one thing's for sure, there's hell to be paid, kind of thing, and then it's like the show's over. But like that's pretty much how he ended. It's like screaming, and he's like, one thing's for sure, there's hell to be paid, and it's like you as a fan watching it, you're kind of like, shit, what's gonna happen next week? Like is like leading up for next week, like when you watch your favorite TV shows and like it ends with a cliffhanger all the time, and you're like, oh god damn, I want to see it right now, I want to watch it again, It's kind of like that, he kind of wraps it up in that exciting build.
Yeah.
Where like you don't really hear anymore. Like a lot of times you're watching Raw and it just ends. You're like, oh, that's Raw over.
But that's the thing. That's what we say all the time about like the difference between JR and Michael Cole is that JR really he talks to you, but you get really invested in what he's saying because he sounds authentic in what he's saying. He sounds like he believes it. He sounds like he really is surprised at this, or he really does believe that somebody's just there's emotion there. Whereas with Michael Cole, it just seems like he's reading off a script, or like he doesn't sound like he cares about the product that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He seems inauthentic, and I don't like that.
But I just remember watching that clip and just thinking like, holy shit! I imagine how psyched I must have been when I was younger watching that and like have JR screaming like there's hell to be paid, Kane's back and there's going to be hell, and you're like. And you're believing it, you're believing it as much as JR. You're like, fuck yeah, there's going to be hell to be paid here, Can't wait, you can't wait to see what's happened. But like now it's like so predictable, and it's kind of like that dreariness of like Cole has been like, oh, what's going to happen next week? You're like, oh well, fuck. If you're not really excited, I think we're not excited.
Yes, exactly.
We know what's going to happen.
One thing does is call something a moment while it's happening.
Oh, don't get started.
That pisses me off.
What a moment!
What a moment for this guy! He's having such a moment.
This is momentastic.
What a moment!
Worse than Michael Cole. JBL.
JBL, I would prefer JBL over Michael Cole, but like not by much. You know what I mean? Because at least JBL has got more personality than Michael Cole.
Nell hates JBL.
I have so many examples of why I hate JBL. But he buries people just by saying they don't matter. Every time Dolph Ziggler's had a match for the last 3 years, JBL's like, oh, well, Dolph Ziggler doesn't matter, so we'll get invested in him.
I will agree. I will agree with that, but I think that's just a thing. Like Triple H does that too. Triple H will come out and he'll just kind of like end up burying the person he's trying to feud with on the mic instead of like being the diplomatic way of like building him up but also knocking him down. Instead of that, it's just all like.
The difference is, when Triple H comes out, like Roman Reigns, he tries to say, "Oh, Roman, you can't beat me." But then Roman beat him and undid all that damage. JBL just sits there and talks shit. Nothing ever happens about it.
Well, he is a big shit talker.
He's a big Texas shit talker.
He is the one big Texas shit talking motherfucker.
Raw, it was one of his worst. So Ed.
What was?
He was doing his whole intro. It was like, my name is Enzo Amore, and Enzo Amore and Cass, their debut match, and Enzo was making his entrance. But Enzo said, my name is Enzo Amore, JBL interrupts the whole thing. Just go, nobody cares, Enzo. Fucked up.
Yeah, but
the fans not to care of this new tag team.
But he's supposed to be the heel. The only problem is he's just not he's just not good at putting that across. And he's just coming off as obnoxious rather than heelish.
Yeah.
But that's the same like Michael Cole did whenever Michael Cole was the heel. He was just an asshole, and you don't. That's not what it's about. It's not about just being a horrible person. That's not what being a heel commentator is. You know what I mean? Well,
I think JBL's still a great personality, though. I imagine like JBL too, like
he's such
really
a nice guy.
No, I mean he's still got the chops. I imagine if he could be a really good like manager for a stable or something.
Yeah, I think he could do that better than commentate.
Yeah, like I like say like the Revival for instance. He like really bigs the Revival up. I could imagine like being like such a good like just a good mentor and like manager to like a team like that.
Yeah, I would buy that. I would buy that more than commentating.
That's a kicking team, and like JBL's bigging them up constantly, just like like comes out to the ring and talks them up and stuff. That'd be awesome actually.
Yeah. Get Vince McMahon on the phone. We've got an idea for him.
But say like he just because the Revival's a pretty awesome team. Like when I've watched them, they're like seem really good in the ring. But like I think they have a bit of flair or a bit of pizzazz if someone like JBL attacks him like JBL, outside of the ring.
The whole point of the Revival is they don't need flair and pizzazz. They don't do fancy shit.
No, yeah, and that is the point of them. But that only gets you so far. Do you know what I mean? Like fans get bored of that like very easy. Like that, of course, that's the point of them, and we get that. But how do you portray that to fans that maybe don't really pay attention that long? They're not going to go, no, defend a bit, going, but that's their thing. You know what I mean? Like, keep it their thing where they don't have to talk. Let someone else talk for them, though. Like they just back.
They do talk. Like they're very matter of fact about what they do. I like the Revival the way they are.
Yeah, but like what it's like. Like you like teams from NXT and they come over to Raw, a la the Ascension, and get like nowhere. And I think the Revival could pretty much be the same way as like they don't really have a look about them, and I can't imagine them being overly talkish or that great on the mic, and you wouldn't want the same thing to happen with the Ascension to happen to them. You know what I mean? Like a good team, because like you said, the Ascension were awesome in NXT and great and everything else, and came to the main show and they're just fucking nobodies. But this will never happen. Like this will never happen. But I actually could see that, and that would be so cool. And I think a team like Revival would be perfect to align with JBL. I've always thought that. I've always thought JBL should manage somebody or a team or something. Just because, like I said, his personality's great. Like he's the only one with even if he does say stupid things on the commentary table, he's the only one with personality on the table.
Well, yeah, exactly. Saxton's got no.
Saxton can't have personality because every time he speaks, JBL and Cole tell him to shut up.
Well, JBL tells him to shut up, and then Michael Cole just says, "What a maneuver! What a moment!" But
yeah, JBL's like, "Shut up, Saxton," and Michael's like, "Wow, that
well, no. What it goes is it'll be like Michael Cole will say, "Hey, look at this guy in the ring," and then Saxton will go, "Yep, that's the guy in the ring, all right," and then JBL will go, "Oh, shut up, Saxton." Which makes sense because what Byron Saxton has said is just a repeat of what Michael Cole has said.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time he's justified because Byron Saxton doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
But, yep, there we go.
That's the card, right?
JBL's going to win the title then, obviously.
Hopefully.
Main event of Extreme Rules. Anything goes. That's the whole thing about Extreme Rules. Anything goes. So JBL takes it with a close-out bell.
Yep, could happen.
Could happen.
David Arquette will take it.
He's had his time in the sun.
Yeah, Arquette let Cody Rhodes take that moment.
He's lived the dream.
Okay, do you want to end this show with saying good luck and Godspeed to Cody Rhodes?
Let's do it. Good luck and Godspeed to Cody Rhodes.
I'll be here.
Cody Rhodes, we're going to bake you an Oreo cake, but only if you come on our podcast.
Well, he's got nothing else to do now, and he probably does have an open cake club, so
he can come on the podcast, we'll give him cake, it'll be a sweet hoedown,
Sweet what? A sweet hoedown?
Sweet hoedown. That's what we call it in the South. Sweet hoedown.
Awesome. Alright, fellas.